Welcome to our presentation of the course Sustainable Urban Development. The name of our project is Crossing Barriers. Today Luleå is an optimistic city with great belief in the future. With an expanding city center, the land use conflict between industry and residentials become more visible when space for expansion narrows. This phenomena is here looked into for a specific part of Luleå. From the predetermined area, we were able to identify the different land uses. From this, we identified 5 land use conflicts. To decide the extent of the conflict, an assessment matrix was used. The 5 conflicts were rated with regards to the extent of the conflict, the infrastructure, the maintenance of the existing infrastructures, density, heights, and the population reach. From the assessment matrix, the areas were given different scores where high score means urgent need of transformation. The biggest identified problems were road barriers, segregation, lack of green spaces, and safety. The 3 areas that were given the highest scores were evaluated through a SWOT analysis. From this, a vision for the area was formed. Strengthen the urban vibe to create opportunities for the city center to expand north. The vision is then the foundation of our established goals and strategies. We have 4 main goals: better integration within the conflicted areas, overcoming barriers, prioritizing walking and cycling, and decrease the car dependence. We are planning to make the former industrial areas into areas with mixed use. The areas will be connected through green spaces. The industrial and the residential areas will be integrated. We will also create better connections to the university and the city center. The biggest problem is Bodenvägen. Bodenvägen is a large road with a lot of traffic. It is hard to cross by bike or walking. We are planning to lead the heavy traffic on the E4 route. The area with the highest score is Skutviken. It is therefore in urgent need of transformation. This picture shows the buildings and the street network today. The existing industrial buildings will be moved to more suitable areas such as Storheden. Some of the buildings are kept but are in need of renovation. Here you can see the new buildings and their heights of about 2 to 6 floors. The area has now a more structured grid with smaller blocks and is planned on a more human scale. We have added green spaces and created alleys along the roads. The green fingers will connect the new and the old residential areas. The buildings have private or semi-private courtyard that can be used for urban gardens. In front of Coop Arena, a new public space is planned. This involves a green park, a square, and a pier along the shoreline. This is the former street network. The street network is extended to create better connections. The speed limit on Bodenvägen and Midgårdsvägen is decreased. This to create a safer environment and an urban vibe, and also create better conditions for walking and cycling. One of our goals is to make it easy to move through the area by bike. We identified several critical points where it feels unsafe to go by bike or walking. The existing bicycle pedestrian paths are extended, and the crossing over Bodenvägen is made safer by removing the tunnels. Now cycling and walking is prioritized, and taking the car is not as easy as it was before. This map shows the function of the buildings. Pink is for mainly residential, blue is for commercial, and yellow is for mainly offices. This is the street section of Bodenvägen, Midgårdsvägen, and the street network in the new residential area. In wintertime, the green areas can be used for snow storage. This is the new functions in the area. Parking house, Coop Arena with new public space, roof for weather protection, fast track for bicycles and pedestrians, cultural building, smaller green areas with seatings in the public space, playground in the park area, the park, active sports area, pier along the shoreline, and at last, here is a 3D model of the area, Bodenvägen, and an illustration of Midgårdsvägen. We believe that the conflicts in the area could be solved by this proposal. The urban vibe is now strengthened and the city center has potential to expand north. Thank you so much for listening.